Are you guys curious on how I quit my bus driving job and I became a full-time content creator, videographer for other businesses? Well, here are 10 very important points of how you guys can also make that transition if you want to. Well, stick to the end of the video because the last 3 points are key on how you can make a lot of money just doing videography. Step number 1, learn the fundamental, guys. You guys need to know about camera techniques, what shot looks good, composition, lighting, and you also have to know about different cameras such as Sony, Canon, Nikon, right? Just know the basics of each because in the future you never know. You might work with someone with a different camera and now you'll be so restricted in the knowledge that you have because you never educated yourself in different technology out there. Number 2, invest in equipment, guys. Well, the latest and greatest equipment is not really needed, especially when you're starting out, but you really need basic equipment such as a camera, a tripod, maybe a mic if you're recording audio. You could use your really old phone to film videos, but that would be just for your personal use, right? You can't go out there making videos for big businesses with that phone. So you have to make sure you can invest in equipment. Well, you don't need the latest and greatest, like I said, but invest in basic equipment, and when your budget allows, keep advancing. Number 3 is one of the most important ones. It's master video editing. Well, I use DaVinci Resolve and it has been one of the best editing softwares that I've ever used. But if you guys are using Final Cut, Premiere Pro, After Effects, or whatever it is out there, right? Make sure you master it. Don't just learn the basics of like how you import a video, chop it up, export it, right? You need to master video editing. Number 4, to get good clients is build a portfolio, guys. Honestly, when you're starting out, just film everything that you're interested in, right? You don't really need to hone in into one little topic and try and build that portfolio. When you're starting out, just film whatever you're interested in. If one day you like a building and the way it looks, film that building the way it looks and put it up. The other day you're like, oh, I want to film how I make this smoothie. Film it and put it up. You never know which company or who's watching out there that is actually interested in the content you're creating, and they might just hire you for that style of content. So build a portfolio in the beginning and allow people to see your craft. Number 5, collaborate and network. If that's with other videographers or other content creators or influencers, guys, make sure to collaborate and network. I honestly must say, I was on a plane just taking a trip to a different country, and I just sat there and I'm like, oh, let me just message the top 10 influencers there and just be like, hey, I'll just make a free video for you. And I did that and I got an opportunity, and now videography is a full-time career for me. So guys, very important, collaborate and network. Number 6, something that I don't really follow my own self is develop a niche, guys. Well, a niche doesn't mean you need to pick a certain thing and only record that certain thing, but it could also mean a niche in style of your videography. So the way you record, you know, you don't want to like change it up every single video. One video looks a certain way and then the other video like just looks like something totally different, and you know, it's just not your style. Develop a niche, either that can be in the content that you're filming or the style that you're using to film, right? If you guys are kind of confused on that, leave a comment below. I'll make a full video on developing a niche. Number 7, very important, continuously learn and improve. If you got a client that's going to pay you $10,000 a month and you're happy with that client and you don't develop and improve, in 1 year from now, you guys are going to be very sorry you didn't develop and improve and learn new skills just because you had that one client that was happy, right? You always need to develop and improve, guys. Examples would be like, let's say you're editing, right? Learn the shortcuts on editing, learn how to do better color grading on camera work, learn how to use your camera better, learn about more lenses, learn how you can capture in different ways, in different forms. That is how you're going to get a lot more exposure out there. Always develop and improve. It doesn't need to be in videography. It could just be a lifestyle thing. Number 8, well, this is self-explanatory at this point. Market yourself, guys. Put yourself out there. Don't sit there. At this day and age when social media is booming, you can't just be a really talented videographer that is indoors and covering up and not really getting out there posting or reaching out to people. You have to market yourself, guys. It's key. I can make a full video on how to market yourself. If you guys are interested, leave a comment again in the description below. Number 9, honestly, this is something I do on a daily basis, is seek feedback. When I create a video, there's these top 5 people that I send this video to, and I'm like, hey, do you like it, or what can I change in this video? Because I want honest feedback from these people, because I respect these people on their advice that they need to give me, right? So it's very important to seek feedback, guys. Don't ever think that you know it all, especially when you're in the beginning stage. You can never know it all, but like in the beginning stage, right, just because you learn something new doesn't mean that new thing looks amazing, right? Seek feedback from people. It doesn't mean you can't post that video or you can't do this or that with it, right? It just means on your next project, you're going to keep these little points in your mind, right? You're seeking feedback to be better. Just like the previous point, develop and improve. And the final point, which after all these 9 points it comes, is seek professional opportunities. So once you follow all these points, you're going to be very confident on your videography abilities, right? At that point, you can actually reach out to companies and give them a budget, an estimate of how much a certain amount of project is going to cost them, right? And if you built a good portfolio, and if you're developing and improving at all times on your portfolio, the company is going to see that, and they're going to see numbers. Numbers speaks a lot, guys. So they're going to see numbers on your videos, like the views, the likes, the captions, the comments, right? And at that point, they're going to be like, all right, what's your price? $20,000 a month? Sure. Here you go. This is what I'll pay you guys, So that's when you can make this whole thing into a whole lifestyle. Stay passionate and persistent, and never stop learning and improving your craft. Well, I hope this video helped you guys. I make a lot of tutorials on how you can edit, or how I gain these many followers, or how I manage my business, right? You guys can click the link, just watch some other videos. Trust me, guys, now it is a really good time to get on social media or provide services for others to grow on social media. The whole world is on this wave at the moment. Get on it. It's not going anywhere for the next 10 years. You guys can really make a lot of money just doing videography for other companies. Well, I hope all these tips helped you guys. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave a comment below and just let me know what you want to see next. And until then, peace out. Take care. Thank you for watching.